Good evening. We are now into the evening. I believe that the last video I posted was quite a while ago. Usually I'm not that late on my videos. Lately I've been late. Not only have I been late on videos, I haven't been really too rich on content. But we'll go on. So I got an idea. Again, okay, it's one word. It's an idea, and there's nothing else other than what's gonna roll in or roll out. And what it is squad. How should I begin? Should I begin very like an encyclopedia? Squad. Short form for squadron. Squadron is a military term. It's a small group of soldiers that get grouped together. They are a squadron. Sometimes they will sleep in the same tent or the same bunker. They will go on patrols together. They will hang out together. They will smoke weed in that tent together. They will have a little bit, well, I don't know about brew, but they will smoke a little bit of weed together in that tent. They'll go out in one vehicle, like a Jeep, a military Jeep, and they will all watch each other's back, and they'll know each other, and there'll be a squadron within a military. Okay, that's the actual term. I guess if I'm if I'm gonna give it a bit of an encyclopedia intro. Now moving on, as of today, squad is something that people love saying. People love throwing in the word squad, right? What can I say? That's what a squad is. Now the word may have originated from the military or may have been known to originate from the military, but people use it just in general. When people get together and they're 5 or 6, or 4 or 5 or 6, typically they'll say we are a squad, right? When you got like 30 people together, you call that, well, the cool word is entourage. I think it used to be called posse a long time ago. They would use posse as a term for like 30 people together. Now it's called like a squad. No, sorry. Now it's called an entourage. Okay, so I started with military. What's entourage sounds like some kind of HBO show, with businessmen and Hollywood stuff and parties going on, guys dating super attractive girls that they're into, and you know what I mean. And there's a lot of stories going on, and this guy's has this issue or whatever. Typically, issues are not even over money. In a show like that, these guys are not worried about money. They've grown up with money. Money is just something on the side that they have. Money is not everything to them. Dating somebody attractive that they like is something to them. Going to parties with their friends, having day life with their friends, like they gotta go do something or hang out together or do some kind of work together. That's what their lives are about. The money is just there because when they were born, the money was there, and the money is still there. The money didn't go anywhere. The money's there, but it's not about the money, right? That stuff is just there. It's what's going on in their lives and what kind of stuff is happening is what it's about, right? So how do I go on with this? So like I said, so I shouldn't even have to repeat this, but I'm not even gonna. I'm not. You know what? I got one message, one really important message. This message is that 90% of my videos are by date. They don't have a title. I think more than 90. Almost all of my videos are without a title, and they all have the date. So they're dated for like whatever the day is. If you ever wanted, or if I ever stop posting these videos, you can always go back to my videos and watch whatever you want to watch. It's like having a series on Netflix that you never watched. 6 months later, it's still there, even though there's nothing new coming out. You go, hey, let's give this a try. So if you want to go watch my old, I'll tell you one thing. If you watch the oldest video and then you watch, every like 10 days forward one video, you might notice that I've actually gotten better at this. And I know because I used to not watch my videos before, and now once in a while I watch them, and I actually am interested while I'm watching them. Which I wasn't before. Before I put it on, I don't want to watch. Now I'm actually watching. So anyways, let's get back to this. The squad is a big thing. Life isn't as privatized as some people think. And I think this is the first time I'll talk about this, and I'm gonna get out of this, and it's gonna be it's gonna be a big thing. Life is not meant to be privatized. Okay, life is not about, I only want to have two friends in my life. I don't want to have any business partners because business partners will screw you over. I don't want to talk to anyone who's I don't want to talk to anyone that I don't have to talk to. Okay, if I have to talk to you, I'm gonna be a rude motherfucker and I'm gonna talk to you. But I don't want to talk to anyone. I don't want to live in society. I don't want to have real respect. I just want to have fake respect in a little, tiny little place. You know what I mean? And that's a stupid mentality, right? I am familiar with a lot of stuff that goes on in level zero. You know, that part of life that's like at the bottom dweller or bottom life. I know a little something about the bottom life in level zero. And there's people like that. A lot of people on level zero don't even have a life out there. You know, even if they make a life out there, it's not really all that great, to be honest, whether they have the life or don't have it. At the bottom level, a lot of times people don't even want to have a life because their life is so low in society that they want to just keep it within like a little dark place and just stay in that little dark place. But I'll say, man, anything I did with style, you know, and that's why I get looks when I go out. I do things with, not anymore, but I used to because I did things with style. You know, people look at me, even if I was in a dark hole, they'd be like, God damn, that guy's got style. Yeah, I'm in a dark hole playing PlayStation all day. You know what I mean? Going out to play basketball once in a while. That's it. You know what I mean? Or something like that. And that is what it is. But that goes to show you, man, you can give somebody all the freedom and everything in the world, and they're still gonna do what they're gonna do. That's all it is, and they're still gonna have what they're gonna have. You know, I'm good, man. You know, in this kind of planet, in this kind of place, it's understood. You know what I mean? We don't need to talk about privatized life or anything like that. I never fucked with anyone, man. You know, and it's funny because back then people were very honest, man. We don't even fuck with this. This guy does not fuck with anybody. You know what I mean? And they were so honest about it. Then when it was like they could get some use out of me, it was like, oh, yeah, I was right there with him. Yeah, I talked to him. And oh, yeah, this one time he told me about math. It's like, dude, some of it is like made up, and some of it is like, dude, how low can you go, man? I'm not a loser like you, man. I don't stop talking to me about, I told you about math in 2001 or something, man. Just shut the hell up, man. Go listen, dude, get in the present there. I'm gonna I don't gonna say shit, man, because listen, man, everybody, look, I started from level zero, so I don't have the greatest past. I don't have a big ego that's based on never losing or never being on a lower level. I was at level zero. So I know what it's like to be at level zero. You know what I mean? I know what it's like to eat at level zero. I know what it's like to live at level zero. I know what it's like. And not only do I know what it's like, but I know, and I've always known that once I was strong enough, and once I was standing, and once I got rid of all the level zero bullshit, when I moved up, I got rid of, I broke that shell. I knew that one day, if I did all that, there'd be nothing to stop me. Not even some bullshit people can bring up from the past. You're not gonna. Hey, listen. If you wanna get at me by playing the past game, you're gonna play a losing game right now. Because this world moves in the present. There's no past or future without the present. Past doesn't mean shit when you're talking about the present. That's a really important thing. That's something you gotta understand. Past is nothing when you're talking about the present. You know, I hate when people talk about this guy used to be, okay, let's give it an example. Let's think about it. This guy used to be horrible at mathematics. He got so good all of a sudden, which is not, I don't, that's not my story exactly, in layman's terms. But they might say something like, dude, you're an idiot. What the hell do you think this world is about? You think, like listen. That kind of ego is for somebody that's always had things good. Now, I have nothing against that, but I don't have that ego. I can't claim that. I can't make that claim. If I make that claim, that's a false claim. If I say, oh, I got this ego, it's always been like this, no, that's not true. I was at level 0. Yeah, there's some things that I've had in my ego, right? But I can't say that, dude, I've always had cash on me. Cash was never a problem. I always had nice food. I always had enough food to eat. I always had the nicest clothes. I always had everything the nicest. You know what I mean? I had a swimming pool right in my backyard if I wanted to just hang out in the swimming pool. I had like 100 friends all the time. I was moving around doing shit. I was doing this. I was doing that. It wasn't like that, man. I come from a very humble beginning. You know, and I'm not using that as pride against anybody. I'm just saying I don't have that ego, so I don't have to be self-conscious about that. I don't have to worry that, oh my God, will somebody bring up the fact that that the basketball team I was on was like one of the worst teams that year. That I was on one of the worst like we literally got 7 out of 8 on a tournament. Okay, we went to a tournament and we were number 7 out of 8. Okay. You know what I mean? So I'm not. I know I've been at level 0 in the past. I'm not trying to hide anything and act like I was always the man and everything was always set for me and all that. No, there are certain things that I've had since that time that I can be proud of, but I don't have that kind of ego that I have to be worried that somebody's gonna say, "Oh, dude, girls even paid attention to this guy. He used to walk around, he used to walk around everywhere, and nobody even paid heed or paid mind to who he was. Nobody gave a shit about who he was." I'm not worried about that. Some people are. Some people have a big ego, right? And they're in these rich groups, powerful groups, and I'm not making fun of them or anything. But let's say somebody brings something up, dude. In 3rd grade, I kicked this guy's ass, you know, and the guy goes, "Oh, really? You're gonna talk something like that about me and us?" And then that person's getting fucked up. You know what I mean? So, so I don't have that going on, and I never had that going on for me, right? So I'm not claiming anything. You know, I'm telling you, and I'm not doing it out of pride. I'm just telling you honestly, I came from level 0, okay? I've had bad days. I've had terrible days. I've had bad weeks. I've had bad months, okay? I've had horrible summers, okay? I've had horrible holidays. I don't think I even had a spring break. You know what I mean? I didn't do anything on spring break ever. You know, I didn't do anything around Christmas. I didn't celebrate any religious holidays. When I was a kid, I was told how in Saudi Arabia they had these amazing Eid parties, which is a Muslim holiday. But I never experienced anything like that. I never had anything. People would say, "Oh, in Saudi Arabia, they'll give you so much cash. By the time you're done going to every house party, you got like $1,000, and you're only 10 years old." You know what I mean? I never experienced that. I had no life outside. Even the people I was living with. Okay, I never hung out with their friends. They were I started when I was a little kid, and then I was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to hang out with your friends. I don't want to hang out with you or your friends. No offense or anything. I'm just gonna chill back here. Okay, I don't want to go out with you and your friends, right? And then it would be the older people. "Oh, we're going to this person's house." I'd be like, I just want to stay here. Okay. And the thing is, I had the reliability because I never failed. You know what I mean? They come back, nothing was ever broken, nothing was ever messed up. I was still keeping up with my satisfactory grades. I was still doing my assignments and my homework. I was taking care of all my responsibilities. I wasn't being an asshole in any way. I wasn't doing anything wrong at all. So it was accepted. It became accepted that, okay, he's not going to come with us when we go to so-and-so's house. Or we go to that person's house. He's not coming with us. Like, since I was a little kid, it was like, no, he doesn't have to come with us. You know, oh, he's not going to come with my friends. You know what I mean? And that was understood and accepted. And that's the reality. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm running out of time. I'm just going to start up the next video.